Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Middle of the Magic Travel YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about why every Walt Disney World fan should absolutely take a trip to Disneyland. And a lot of the time people say that you should go because this was Walt's park, it's where he actually walked and worked, and that is totally true. But there are some other really good reasons, and I'm looking forward to sharing them in this video, so check it out. So like I said, there are a lot of really good reasons why every Walt Disney World fan should go to Disneyland. However, I'm going to focus on my top 5 reasons in this video. And the first one, I hope, is apparent by what you're seeing right now. Because the grounds are gorgeous at Disneyland. And they are at Walt Disney World too. But what makes it even better is the incredible weather. California has great weather, especially the Anaheim area. Even in the summer, it is often dry and hot during the day and maybe crisp at night. The weather is just such a treat. So if you're someone who's looking to take a summer vacation, but you're a little worried about Florida's humidity, Disneyland might be a great option for you for a summer trip with wonderful weather. The second reason is because you can walk to the parks from all of the Disney resorts and from most of the Good Neighbor resorts. The last time we stayed at Disneyland, we stayed at the Paradise Pier Hotel. And even though it was the furthest away from the parks, the walk was pretty short. It was about 10 minutes or so, and then we were right to the parks. We didn't have to worry about waiting for transportation or waiting on a bus. We just left our hotel room and walked right through downtown Disney, right into the parks. And if you're staying on Harbor Boulevard at any of those Good Neighbors, it's another really easy walk right into the parks. Another great thing about Disneyland is that it's a lot of the attractions you love, but just plus. So for example, Rock and Roller Coaster is a lot like the Incredicoaster, except the Incredicoaster is outside and has Disney characters on it. The Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is a lot like Tower of Terror. In fact, it used to be Tower of Terror in Disneyland, but now it's themed to Guardians of the Galaxy, and in my opinion, it is a huge improvement. Fantasmic is plussed out in Disneyland. They have an entire pirate ship in their show, which is spectacular and just visually amazing. They have Small Worlds in Disneyland, just like in Disney World, except in Small World, they have characters that are in the Mary Blair style design, but they're your favorite Disney characters and they're sort of hidden. My kids love to look for them while we're on the attraction. There is also Radiator Springs Racers, which is a lot like Walt Disney World's Test Track, but it is themed to the Cars film, and it takes you through that same rush of speed, but instead of being by yourselves, you're actually racing against another vehicle. And that is in Cars Land, which is unique to Disneyland, and that kind of brings me to my next reason why you should make sure you visit Disneyland. There's also a lot of attractions at Disneyland that you won't find at Walt Disney World. For example, Disneyland has Marvel characters there. They're allowed to out in California, and they're even going to have a whole Marvel Avengers campus coming soon. So if you're a Marvel fan, Disneyland is probably where you want to go if you're looking for some Marvel attractions and characters. Disneyland is also home to Pixar Pier, which is made up of different neighborhoods that all represent Pixar films. Incredibles, Toy Story, Inside Out, and some other ones as well. And so if you're a fan of the Pixar films, you are going to find a lot of your favorite characters here at Pixar Pier. Another thing I love about Disneyland is that they have a lot of different shows. And this one is my favorite, Mickey and the Magical Map. This is sort of like a equivalent of the Castle stage show that you would have at Walt Disney World, but this is on its own dedicated theater. And it's just an incredible production. The vocal performers are so talented and they have great dancing abilities as well. There's great special effects and they just get in so much fun in this kind of short 20-minute show. So I highly recommend heading to Disneyland to catch the shows that they have there that aren't available anywhere else. Another reason to visit Disneyland is the Max Pass system. We used Max Pass on our last trip and we were blown away by how simple it was to use and how many attractions we were able to hit in a short amount of time using Max Pass. Take a listen to a couple of things we said about Max Pass while we were there.
And we have Fast Pass for Radiator Springs Racers at 9 o'clock. We can get our next Fast Pass in 1 hour. Pretty amazing.
So can you get one every hour regardless if you've used it?
Yep.
Now I get why you want the timer.
Yeah. And so far, we've had so much rides, like so many Fast Passes, we can't even keep up with them this morning.
That's right, we couldn't even keep up. So many Fast Passes, so we really had a wonderful time touring. I highly recommend the Max Pass system. So those are my 5 top reasons for Walt Disney World fans to travel to Disneyland. What are your favorite parts about Disneyland? Put them in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!